Heller, are you here to debate?
Yeah.
All right, what's your name, age, and pronouns?
My name's Caleb. I'm 20, and my pronouns are I, me, mine, and myself.
I, me, mine, and myself.
What are your third-person pronouns?
I don't use gendered pronouns for myself. I don't talk in third person.
Sure, so what should other people use?
Whatever they decide they want to. I don't have any emotions on it.
All right,
Okay.
she, her, no problem. What do you want to talk about?
I mean, he just lied about the whole third party thing for 10 minutes and then decided that she might have won.
Yeah, she
Well,
might have eked out Michigan. Yeah.
Well, Wisconsin. Also.
Let's take a look at Wisconsin now.
I mean, you can.
Let's see. Wisconsin's map. She would have had to have Stein and Oliver both not run. She wouldn't have gotten it with Kerry. She wouldn't have gotten it with West. She wouldn't have gotten it with Kelly Cruz. No, if Trump voters hadn't voted for Trump, she would have won.
That's not what he said. He said third party didn't affect the election.
Yeah, third party didn't affect the election. What affected the election was Trump got more votes from his people, and the Democrats lost votes. I think it's really stupid that we keep trying to blame it on the third party when the Democrats ran a centrist campaign and lost support. No, it's got nothing to do with the third
I don't
party.
care. I'm a Republican. I don't care. I voted for Trump.
Okay. Are you uneducated, unintelligent, or a bad person?
None of those. I'm none of those.
You want to bet?
I'm positive.
Sure. Can you name me a Trump policy that benefited the middle or lower class America that he passed in his first term, or that he plans on passing in his second term?
Tax cuts.
Tax cuts didn't benefit the middle and lower class of America.
Yes, they did. Paid less.
No, they didn't.
Paid less over the year. Got less in my return, but I still paid less, which means I didn't have to take as big of a. I didn't have to pay as much in taxes, which lowered my return in the long run. But
are we talking? I'm sorry. Were we talking about you, or are we talking about in general? Are we talking about you specifically? Because I didn't say name me a Trump. Hold on.
I did pay taxes.
Hold on. Did you when I said the question? Did I say name me a policy that benefited you or that benefited middle and lower class Americans?
I am a middle and lower class American.
Great. How were your taxes last year?
My taxes last year, I go to school now. I worked when I went under Trump, and now I go to college.
Great. So you're telling me the entirety of Biden's presidency, you've been in school, so you haven't paid taxes?
No, not the entirety of Biden's presidency. I worked under the table during his when he first came into office because I made more money because things were way more expensive.
Okay. So the reason why your taxes are okay is because you took unclaimed money. Because you weren't claiming your taxes.
No, my taxes, I paid taxes under Trump because I worked under Trump.
You worked under Biden too. You just admitted you worked under Biden.
I worked under Biden. I worked under Biden, under the table. So I did not pay taxes under Biden.
Yes, because you illegally worked. That's why you didn't pay taxes.
I didn't illegally work.
Working under the table is illegal. Not claiming income is illegal.
Not the working part, the taxes part. I didn't work illegally.
Well, if it's under the table.
Well, I'm not gonna this whole argument about the whole I'm saying the tax cuts under Trump's presidency, which you haven't talked about yet. The tax cuts under Trump's presidency
did taxes for people go up within the last 4 years?
I don't know. I'm
So
talking about
okay,
Trump
great.
from 2008 to 2012.
Whose tax plan are we currently under right now?
Well, right now we are currently under the end of Trump's tax plan.
Great. So when I'm talking about how taxes were,
in
So
2019.
Trump's tax plan went into effect in 2018, January 1st of 2018, and it lasts until it lasted until technically it's still going. It's supposed to have ended on this month, but it's going to be extended. So
Yeah.
within the last 4 years, have taxes been better or worse for middle and lower class America?
I don't know what you're trying to get into. You asked me a Trump policy that affected my life in a good way.
No, I said name me a Trump policy that benefited
That
middle
affected
and
middle
lower,
and lower
that
America,
benefited,
i.e. me.
benefited
i.e.
middle,
me.
no, not
Benefited.
you. When I ask
Yes.
for a benefit for like a group of people, I want like what happened on average. I don't want like how you did. I want the
Taxes went
average
down
of how.
over the year. Returns went down over the year, i.e. people had more money in their paycheck.
And then
every
what
month
happened
instead of
in
wasting it in
2020,
tax.
2021, 2022, 2023, and 2024?
What are you asking me about?
Jeez,
Trump
so this is what I'm
enacted
saying,
a
guys.
tax cut that went into effect in 2000. It had an effect in 2019.
No,
Taxes
we are
over the year
still
went down
under
every single-
Trump's tax plan. So anything
What
like
about
when
it?
so when
What about it?
taxes rose for the middle class, it's because in the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, he put a provision that the middle class's tax cuts would go up because they weren't going to be able to make certain deductions anymore, while upper class tax cuts would go down. This was put into his bill. So when I say MAGA are uneducated, and you said, no, I wasn't, you were, because you don't even know about the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act and what was in the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act.
What is educated to you?
It means if
What
you're
is
gonna,
educated?
it means if you're gonna say I voted for someone because of their tax plan, you're gonna read the tax plan. You're gonna understand how the tax plan works.
I don't get why the tax plan that I'm talking about. I said that you asked me a policy that greatly or not greatly affected, positively affected lower middle class America. I gave you an example. You threw the example out. You said, well, what about taxes now? And now you're sitting here asking me about
taxes now are still under Trump's plan. We are still under Trump's policy.
What
Trump's
about
plan.
it? I don't care that we're still under Trump's plan.
That means for all the middle and lower class people who are suffering because they've been hit harder under taxes.
We're not suffering because of taxes. We're not. I don't know if you know this. People aren't suffering because of taxes. They're suffering.
You think people aren't
prices at the
suffering
grocery
because of
store
taxes?
are 2, 3, 4 times higher than they were.
Oh,
under
so
Trump.
it's not so okay. So Trump's tax plan, which negatively affected middle and lower class America because they did not see a relevant. And we didn't even go into the direct year after it was signed when people making under $50,000 only received a net benefit of $229 added to their refund, right? So $229, that's the benefit Trump gave you. Meanwhile, it's just gone up and up. And in the next year, you're actually gonna. If you're making under $360,000, you're going to be paying between $600 and $1,800 more a year for taxes. This under Trump's plan, not actually the problem. What is the problem is the prices at the grocery store. And you believe Trump is going to fix.
I never said that Biden or anyone's taxes were a problem. I said
Biden doesn't have a tax plan currently. So yeah, Biden's tax plan wouldn't be a problem. He doesn't have a tax plan right now. We're currently under Trump's tax plan.
What I am saying, you're sitting here like spewing or not, you're sitting here trying to make my argument sound like something it's not. I'm saying I had a net benefit under Trump's
I don't care what you saw. I don't care what you had, right?
I am a lower class American. I am not.
Yep, just because you don't claim your money when you work. Yeah, you worked illegally.
Because okay, the reason I didn't claim my money when I worked is because I was paying 2, 3, 4 times more at the grocery store. I couldn't live off $500 a
Why
week.
Why were prices at the grocery store so high?
Because of gas prices. People couldn't transport the food places because it was way too expensive.
Why were gas prices so high?
$4,000 at the.
Why were gas prices so high?
I don't know the exact reason why gas prices.
Could it have possibly been that?
I'm assuming it's because of the pipelines that were shut down.
Nope. Could it possibly have been? Could it possibly have been that in February of 2020, Trump struck a deal with OPEC, Saudi Arabia, and Russia specifically, to have them inflate the price of gas, to have them raise the price of gas? Could it possibly be that Trump,
Would you say that on record? Would you say that on record in quote without being defamed? Without you being defamed?
Trump talks about the fucking plan he made with OPEC. Yes. The OPEC deal is well-known shit. But guess what you are? You're uneducated because you don't know this.
Well, you spend your whole day sitting here trying to debate people, finding out little stupid facts to try to make people sound dumb.
It's a little stupid fact to find out that Trump raised oil prices by cutting a deal with OPEC. That's a little
Trump
stupid
is not,
fact.
Okay, no.
That's a little
if
stupid
Trump raised
fact.
It, why did the Democrats blame Russia for 4 years?
Because Russia's a part of OPEC.
Because why?
Russia's a part of OPEC.
Why did they blame Russia for 4 years?
Russia's a part of OPEC.
No, they blame just Russia. They didn't say a word about Trump.
Show me one Democrat who blames Russia solely for gas prices going up. Show me that person.
Look up Russia gas price increasing. You'll see articles for 50 miles.
Name the person. Name the person.
I don't know any legacy media people.
Okay.
I know the names.
Oh, okay.
I don't watch legacy media. I don't watch Fox. I don't watch CNN.
So you're uneducated.
MSNBC. That does not make me uneducated because I don't know the names of legacy media people who try to get famous offline.
Oh, I don't give a fuck what legacy media people say. Those aren't Democrats. You said Democrats. Are we not?
Those
are we talking
Democrats?
No,
Those
legacy media. I don't give a fuck
Democrats.
about legacy media. I give a fuck. If you're saying the Democrats, I assume you mean people in office who are Democrats. Legacy media? I don't give a fuck what legacy media says. That doesn't tell me anything.
Okay, whatever. What else do you have on your stupid list there?
I mean, well, you proved point number 1. You're kind of proving point number 3.
That what, a cult?
Yeah.
I don't get. Trump could die tomorrow. It doesn't matter to me.
I'm sorry.
I don't care about Trump.
Can you tell me one bad thing Trump did in his first term as president?
One bad thing Trump did in his first term.
Yeah.
Well, he was kind of racist. He did a lot. He's a pretty.
Okay. And you decided it was better to vote in a racist than not.
I mean, I wouldn't say Kamala's not.
I'm sorry. What makes Kamala Harris racist?
Her entire plan.
What?
I think DEI is very racist. I think she promotes DEI. I think she is the pinnacle of DEI because she slept her way up to a AG job.
Oh my God. Jesus
Bro,
Christ.
just proving all the points. First and foremost, you can't sleep your way into a voted in position. She was voted in by the state of California. How many people did she have to sleep with in order to get all those votes?
I'm not saying. Oh my God.
You said she slept her way into a DA position. You have to be elected as DA. How many people did she sleep with to get into that position?
Willie Brown. I don't know how many
So
other people.
sleeping with one person can get you elected by an entire state? How many votes did she get when she ran?
I have no idea. I don't live in California.
Oh, so you are uneducated.
Because I don't live in California, I don't know exactly how many votes Kamala
No, you're
got.
uneducated
I am
because you're trying to talk
I'm a
on
Michigan
things
voter. I
you
live
don't know
in
anything
northern
about.
Michigan.
You try to talk on
I'm
things
saying-
and then you admit 1 second after, when asked one question, you admit that you don't know anything about it.
I agree, chat. She's not very educated. I agree. So
I mean, what is educated you? Did I know everything about politics at a snap of a finger? Because
you don't know anything. You don't know anything about politics. You don't know. You haven't been able to back up any of.
Why? Okay, can I ask you?
Why should you know about politics?
What? No. What about politics? What about knowing every single thing about politics is so important that it's a deciding factor on whether or not you're a good person or educated person? Because
your political vote determines how a bunch of people's lives will go moving forward.
Okay, what about my vote? What is Donald Trump going to do that is going to hurt so many people that is such a big deal?
Again, I've already explained how. Oh, you know what? Yeah, Chris, go ahead. You might have the echo though if you unmute, so we'll find out.
Oh, am I good or
TikTok? What TikTok chat? Does Chris have an echo? We'll wait and let TikTok chat tell us. Yeah, you do. So you got to turn the cam off.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
You know, TikTok Studio don't like to work, but go ahead, Chris.
No, it's all good.
You had your hand raised. Let's let. But the only thing I'll say is just restricting abortion access for like millions of women caused maternal mortality.
Why do 99% of people have abortions? What is 99% of abortions?
I don't give a fuck. Maternal mortality rose because of this, so women have suffered.
Convenience.
I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care why you. I don't care.
That's not enough.
Nobody brought that up. I said maternal mortality has gone up.
You brought up abortion.
Yes, and I said because of abortion bans, maternal mortalities, so mothers dying in childbirth or directly after, has risen. The rates have gone up.
Why? Because they are going out and getting bootleg abortions because they
It's not
still
about
want to kill their
nope.
kids. Yes.
Nope. It's because
Yes.
doctors won't perform life-saving abortion methods in states like Texas. You don't know what you're talking about. Chris, go ahead. You said you wanted to explain how.
No
Yeah,
abortion
yeah,
is life-saving.
of course. And what the beautiful thing about this is, right, is that I'm going to use, some source data from the first time that he did things like this and show you that it's going to be worse. So his tariffs, right? So his tariffs didn't work the first time, but the problem with the ones the second time is that it's going to give that a $2,500 more cost to families. Also, instead of the 700,000 export jobs being lost the
According
first
to
time,
some Goldman Sachs employee?
No. So according to the Tax Foundation, according to the Peterson
Tax
Institute for Economic, yeah, can you let me finish, dude? I didn't interrupt you. Okay, cool. According to S&P Global, which does a flawless analysis, they actually got Trump's tariffs right the first time, all the negative effects. So you're gonna have higher cost of everything. These export bans that countries are already threatening, right? For example, China threatening minerals is going to cause all of our electronics to go up because things like gallium and all these minerals, they don't come in large quantities in the United States. Trump wanted to get rid of DEI is bad for the economy because according to the World Economic Forum and S&P Global, countries that, S&P companies that invest in DEI do better than ones that don't. And plus also that's just bad for minorities. So diversity, equity, and inclusion. So with that being said,
Yes.
so he's going to make the cost of things go up, which is bad for people in general, and he's going to be bad for minorities. All of these things that we're talking about impacts millions and millions of Americans. I don't think we should have the price of our goods go up for absolutely no reason.
Did you vote for Biden in 2020?
Can you address what I said? Like we're having a debate. Can you dispute what I said?
I want to ask, did you vote for Biden
Okay,
in 2020? Yes or no?
I will answer your question as soon as you don't run from Trump's policies. Go ahead.
This is a rebuttal. This is me debating.
Okay, so you will rebuttal. Hold on. So you don't get to run, right? I realize this is Jan 6, right? And this is a very important day for you. But I'm going over economic analysis. Yeah, so you will address what I said about people's goods going up. If you don't want to have that conversation, then I think that Jovan's theory is correct.
No, it is an opinion by some people employed by very, very powerful companies.
All right, perfect. Awesome. No problem. No problem.
Sure. Hold on, Chris. Sure. Let's just go over the shit that happened during his first trade war with China. The U.S. lost 250,000 jobs due to this trade war. 250,000. That's not some opinion. That is like actual jobs lost because he started a trade war with China. We had to bail out U.S. farms. U.S. agricultural exports suffered $27 billion in losses. $27 billion in losses. We then had to bail out farms with a record bailout of $60 billion. And I think it was what was it, like 25 to 30% of privately owned U.S. farms had to sell to major corporations because he started a trade war with China. What about that? That's not some opinion. Those are things that actually happened during his first term.
And you want to cherry on the top on that. So a lot of those farms that got bought out by the bigger farms, that's about a quarter of the reason why food went up, because they were able to jack the prices up, and Trump did that.
So why did food happen to go up right after he got office? And
Hey, so can you address anything that he just don't ask questions.
He can't.
Over the last
Don't ask questions. Go address what your president did.
How is asking a question? I'm asking a question
because you're not responding to anything. You're just
answer your question with a statement. Have you ever been in a debate where it's actually not
and you're never supposed to answer a question with a question.
To ask a question back. That is how a debate works.
Chris. Here's the easy thing. We can just say why Trump's tariffs went into effect around 2019, 2020, specifically the hardcore ones that he hit China with. That's why we didn't really see the prices of stuff affected until around 2021, 2022, when Biden took over.
Yeah, because they just wait a year to raise prices. They go, we're going to wait for Joe Biden.
You don't know how the economy works. You are proving point number 3.
The economy works. The economy is a year behind.
Yes.
You do realize that Trump
Always.
inherited Obama's economy.
Always. The economy's like 2 years behind. Always. What are you talking about?
No.
Holy shit.
if something happens to where, let's say some
This
company is
dude
going
is
to
an
end up getting
idiot.
jacked up their prices, they're not going to raise their prices a year later. They're going to raise their prices a month ahead.
No, because
they know they're gonna lose
you don't
money.
know how
That's
trade
not
works.
No, because I don't sit here and talk in fairy tale land where things always have to be perfect to where this person's
So
a good
once
person.
again, you're
this person's a
admitting
bad
that you're
person.
not educated. Stop
if you have that
speaking on
negative
things
effect
that
in
you then
2019
admit
that
you're
trade
not
war in China,
educated on.
You realize that hold on. So you realize there's like a 6-point model for, these type of prices that hasn't changed since 1985. And no, what you just said. So this might happen like Mars or something, but that's not how the consumer world works at all. In fact, in 2018, when Trump first came to office, he was still riding the literal Obama economy, right? We're talking about Lilly Ledbetter Consumer Protection Act, all these other things that were impacting, prices back when he was president. So with that being said, just like Jovan said, right, you can't have an effect without the policy. So when he started doing the trade war, that's when we started seeing the bad effects.
Have an effect on the economy without policy.
So now you get to respond to what I actually said. Jovan gave you a palette of things that Trump did to disadvantage Americans through his bad policies. Trade war that didn't need to happen.
I'm not worried about. I don't
because he's doing a lot of these things again. Because he's doing these same things again. The tariffs.
What I want to see. Can I be honest with you? And this will probably make your day. You know what I want to see? The reason that I voted for Trump wasn't because of, the tariffs. It wasn't because of all these policy changes. It wasn't because of it. It's because I want to see this corrupt, horrible system fall. I'm sick.
You realize that he just hired a bunch of people that are more corrupt than literally his cabinet. Sorry.
Hey, Chris, just really quick. Who did Trump try to make attorney general?
I don't know his name. I don't know.
Who? Yes, because you're uneducated. Chris, who did Trump try to make attorney
not because
general?
I'm uneducated, because I'm not sitting here worrying about politics.
Matt Gaetz first.
Let's see. Trump is going to remove the corruption in politics, but he wants to put somebody in power who slept with a 17-year-old. That makes total sense. How many people in Trump's cabinet are billionaires? ALINA, do you happen to know?
The last count, wasn't it I don't know, 11 or 15?
Yeah, about 13. Well, it could have increased. 13 as of December 17th. So he's gonna get rid of corruption, but 13 billionaires are sitting on his cabinet right now. That's getting rid of corruption. Billionaires are less corrupt.
I think getting rid of people like Nancy Pelosi, who benefit from being a Congress or whatever the fuck she is now, who benefit from knowing insider information and get rich off of being a politician.
You don't think billionaires are going to do that too?
Elon Musk with the Department of Government Efficiency?
I think if they do, they should be sent out.
I think they did last time.
Yeah. So also you have this thing called the Department of Government Efficiency that's legally allowed to operate outside of the government, but can still have say in our budgeting. That's not a red flag, and you're saying that's stopping corruption?
I think the Department of Government Efficiency is stopping funneling of money to places.
Where?
Oh, hold on, Chris. Let's just see. ALINA, there was a budget bill that was denied by Elon Musk, right?
I'm not going to sit here and debate with three different people who have screens in front of them.
I'm gonna continue saying this though. The Department of Government Efficiency is going to end wasteful spending. Yet when Elon Musk saw a budget bill, the things he asked Republicans to get rid of from the budget bill was funding for kids' cancer research, funding for 9/11 first responder benefits, and funding for veteran benefits. Do these sound like wasteful spending to you?
No, I also don't agree with 100% with what Elon Musk says, because I'm not a cult member. I'm saying I'm not sitting here rooting for the Department of Government Efficiency. I never once said that I
You
love the
know,
Department of
stop.
Government.
You just said that they're
Literally
going to cut
just said.
wasteful spend. You just said it, but the minute
Yes, they're gonna cut
that we
wasteful
talked about what they're going to
They
cut,
will cut wasteful spending. I guarantee it.
What spending in the government is wasteful that you think needs to be cut?
EBT.
What did you
We
say?
should not be giving EBT. We should not be giving EBT, SNAP. We should not be giving it away like it's candy.
We don't
if you need
give
need
it away
I
like it's
10,
candy.
I know 10 or 12 people that sell their EBT every month from us.
And I know
You do not
100
need
people
it.
that don't and that need it.
Well, I think your definition of need and want are two different things. You're sitting there with cat bunny ears on YouTube.
I
talking
don't
to
care about the
people
ad
about
homs, dog.
And
that's how you know you don't
just
have an
saying,
argument anymore.
I don't think
Yeah.
you know what poverty is to the point.
No,
like,
no,
I
he
lived-
doesn't know what an ad-hom is.
I
Stop.
lived. My mother is a single mother.
Bro, I was
lived
homeless
with
for
her
like a year. Shut the
making
fuck
under
up.
$20,000
I grew up with a
a year.
single mom, too, bro.
I was literally homeless for a
We
year.
did
Shut
not
the fuck
collect
up. I don't
EBT,
care.
And we survived.
I was home.
You don't care?
Do you know what survive? No, I don't give a fuck about your life 100%. Do you know what fucking survivorship bias is? It's I got out, so you should be able to get out. It's really dumb. It's just
Yes, because
stupid.
people are lazy. Because people are lazy.
You heard it here first. You heard it here
Off the
first,
system.
guys. What a take. Poor people are lazy. We've never heard that before. Wow.
Yes. So when Trump
did not
increases
say all
income
poor people are
inequality through things like his TCJA, we're just going to say that, that wasn't just bad policy. It was just poor people being lazy.
Fact.
I mean, a lot of people make a lot of dumb decisions. Most poor people are poor because of bad decisions. They're not poor because of anything else.
Let's
They're poor
just-
because they decided to
Let's
use
just really
credit cards.
quickly.
They decided to take out
Really
auto
quickly.
loans.
When
They
people
decided to
making
go rent a
28 when people
$1,500 a month
making
place and have to be on a 2-year lease.
shut up.
They made bad decisions.
you don't know what you're talking about. When people making
I do know what I'm talking
28,000
about. I live
28
in rural America.
real quick,
I live
real
in poor
quick. No, you
America.
don't. You don't know what you're talking about. Real quick. When people make
Yes, I do.
and oh, we lost Chris.
I live in a
That's fine.
town of less than
When-
150 people.
you don't know what you're talking about.
The
It's fine.
closest,
Dude, you're
the
just
closest
yelling and no
Costco to
one
me
can
is
fucking
4
hear
hours
you. Can you
away.
please just be quiet? Stop the temper tantrum, bro.
It's not
Like,
a temper tantrum. You guys are
it
trying
is.
to cut all
You're
three of you are
emotional.
trying to cut me off, and I'm telling
It's
you.
literally you're literally
real
just
things
crying
that happen.
right now.
You're not saying real things
You're
that
not.
happen. You're saying your personal
Not-
experience.
you guys
I
are
don't
saying
care
poor
about
people aren't
anecdotal
lazy.
evidence. I don't
Most
care about
people
anecdotal
are
Stop
evidence.
crying.
Horrible
Just
decisions
stop.
are lazy.
Just stop. No one can fucking hear you anyway. Just stop for a second.
Because
Take a
all
breath.
three of you dumbasses are trying to talk over me.
Did you know
Take a breath.
Katy, did you know that over half the people on EBT and SNAP receiving benefits work jobs? They work full-time jobs. They're full-time employees.
At Walmart. They work at Walmart. They work at fucking Dollar General. They work at Family Dollar because they're stupid. Get a better job.
So you don't think
You're not even
anybody
working at a
should be
department.
working you don't think anybody should be working at Walmart then?
Kids.
How
High
are kids
schoolers should be working
how
at
are high school wait, I'm sorry. Do high
College
schoolers
students
go to
should be
high
working at
school?
Walmart.
Do high schoolers go to school? So who should be working at Walmart during the day? Like
College
8
students when they're
to
not
8 to
at school.
4.
On
Like
Tuesdays
8 to
and
4 who
Thursdays,
should be
on
working
Mondays
at
and
Walmart. This
on
is our
Fridays,
problem.
Saturdays,
This is our
and
problem,
Sundays.
chat. This is our problem. We have people like this
Listen, they
like
don't
this
need
fucking
school.
we have people
They
like
don't
this
need school.
joker. We have people like this joker on the phone. She made
A
the claim.
joker?
Yes, she made the claim. She made the claim that like
should not be working
poor
at Walmart.
people
You're a
poor
loser
people
if
should
you're
not be
30 years
working. Yeah,
old
yeah,
working at
because you
Walmart.
don't
Get a
know how
better
fucking
job.
anything works, dog. You
Yes,
literally
I
don't know
do.
how anything works. No,
I
you
grew up
don't.
extremely poor.
No, you didn't. I don't give a
Very
fuck.
poor.
I don't give a fuck. You deserve it. TBH.
I deserve it. Why do
Yeah.
I deserve it and nobody else?
deserved it,
Why,
yeah.
why do I deserve it and nobody else?
Because you're a class trader. You're a bootlicker. You deserve
Because
it.
you
100%.
have that
bootleg.
mindset. You have the mindset of someone that says, "Oh, everyone should suffer until they work hard enough." You don't actually acknowledge all of the disparities that are actually happening.
It's not just about hard work. It's about changing your lifestyle to where you're not spending money on stupid shit. 99% of the people that live paycheck to paycheck because they live above their means.
Untrue.
They live above their means.
Show
They
us
have
the
stupid
source.
jobs that
Give me
they
a
don't
source.
need.
Give me a source for that.
He doesn't know what source
look
is,
at it.
Jerome.
Look at all these people. Go to any poor person in the world. Say,
Oh,
why are
just
you poor?
look at
Well, I have $4,000
my
in credit
favorite.
cards.
Look around.
My favorite source of all time is just look. Just look it. That's the best source, bro.
I don't sit
Just
here and
look
look
it,
up.
it's
I don't
hilarious.
sit here and look up sources for
So,
these things.
if
These are
Yes.
someone,
things-
let's
Yes,
say,
because you just hold on, Katy. Hold on, Katy. Because
Mhm.
you just say shit. You don't actually fact check the information you say. You just say shit that
Then,
you
okay, why are
feel.
people poor? Why are
That
people
you
poor?
feel.
Why
You
are people
use
poor?
your fees because
Why are
they're not
people poor?
paid enough, dipshit.
No, go look on your sources with your computers in front of you. Why are people poor?
Anyway, Shout out to Kay for the Venmo to kick the idiot. I got you, Kay. 100%.